What if the most merciful man who ever walked this earth stopped you from calling your own child's name? Not because he didn't care, but because he cared too much about somebody else's kid. Y'all, this story hit me different. Like I'm talking, I had to put my phone down, take a breath, and just sit with it. Because this ain't just a story about a lost boy. This is about a prophet who felt every single heart in the room, even the ones nobody else noticed. So picture this. There's a companion, a good man, a real one, and his little son just vanished. Like gone, no warning, no note, nothing. He searched every alley. He and his wife checked every corner of Madina. They knocked on doors, they asked neighbors, they called out his name until their voices gave out. Nothing, nada, that kid was nowhere. And I want you to really feel this, right? Because this isn't just stress. This is a parent's worst nightmare on full blast. Your whole world, your baby, and you can't find him. Your wife is crying, you're running on empty. Your chest feels like it's caving in. When you got nowhere left to turn, you go to the best. And that's exactly what this father did. He went to the Prophet Muhammad, the most beloved man in all of human history, and he just broke down. He said, "Ya Rasulallah, my son, I can't find my son. Please make dua for him. Ask Allah to bring him back to me." And the Prophet, he didn't brush him off. He didn't say, "Inshallah, bro, I'll think about it." He felt that man's pain like it was his own. Real talk, that's who he was. And then, right then, a man nearby steps forward and goes, "Hey, I actually saw your boy. He's in a garden not far from here." And y'all, that father's whole body switched up instantly. The tears turned to energy. The grief turned to a sprint. He was out. He was gone, like a man possessed. But the Prophet called out to him, gently, firmly, "Wait, before you go, I need you to hear something." The father stopped, confused, heart pounding. His kid is right there in that garden, and he's being told to hold up. And the Prophet looked at him with those eyes that understood every human soul, and said, "When you find your son, do not call him, 'Oh, my beloved son.' Do not call him, 'Oh, the star of my eyes.' Do not say those words." The father blinked. That's what every father says to his kid. Those are words of love. Why on earth would the Prophet tell him not to say that? And here comes the part, y'all. Here is where I need you to really feel this. The Prophet said, and I need you to pause on every single word here. In that garden there may be an orphan boy. He has no father. He never had someone to call him my beloved son. He never heard the words, "You are the star of my eyes." If you walk in there, full of joy, full of love, and you call your son by those names, that orphan child will hear you, and he will remember what he never had. He will remember that his father is gone, and your words of love meant only for your child will break that little boy's heart. This man, the Prophet, in the middle of someone else's crisis, in the middle of a reunion about to happen, stopped to protect the feelings of a child that nobody else in that story even knew was there. The orphan wasn't asking for help. He wasn't crying out loud. He was just there, playing quietly, maybe, alone, and the Prophet saw him, felt him, shielded him before anything even happened. The companion, this father, he stood there completely shook, not just relieved that his son was found. He was stunned, because in that one moment he saw something he'd never seen before. A man whose mercy didn't have a radius. It didn't just reach the people who asked for it. It stretched, quietly, invisibly, to the ones who couldn't even ask, to the ones who were invisible to everyone else. That's who the Prophet Muhammad was. He didn't just love the people in front of him. He loved the people at the edge of the room, the quiet ones, the lonely ones, the ones who had already learned not to cry out loud because nobody came when they did. And here's what I want you to carry with you today. Your joy is valid, your love is valid, but the next time you're celebrating, the next time you're hugging your people, the next time you're loud and happy and full, look around. Who's at the edge of that moment? Who's watching? Whose heart might be whispering something it doesn't say out loud? That awareness, that's not just kindness, that's mercy. And mercy, when it's real, has no limits. Salawat on the Prophet, may we even come close. He saw the hearts nobody else thought to look for. Like, share, subscribe, and send this to someone who needs to feel seen today.